Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Fright Friday. Today we are talking about the 2022 film Pearl. Have you seen this movie? What did you think? Leave comments below. Today we are going to be doing a little dive in on this one, and I'll let you know my thoughts on this film. So this is a horror movie directed by Ty West. Ty West also did House of the Devil, The Innkeepers, also X, which came out last year, which is this is the prequel to X. This was co-written by Ty West as well as Mia Goth, who is the lead actor in the film. Um, Mia Goth also was in X. She was apparently in the remake of Suspiria. I have not seen that yet. And she's also in a new film out that's called Infinity Pool. This also stars David Cornsweet, Tandy Wright, and Matthew Sunderland. And I looked up all of those people, and they've been in some things, but I don't really know what those things are. So that's all I can tell you about the cast. The cast was good, but I just don't know a lot of the other stuff they were in, aside from Mia Goth. So the synopsis for this film is: trapped on an isolated farm, Pearl must tend to her ailing father under the watch of her mother. Lusting for the glamorous life she's seen in the movies, Pearl's temptations and repressions collide. And yeah, I heard really, really good things about this film last year when it came out, and a lot of people were saying it was better than X. I'm going to get to my thoughts on that in a minute, but Ty West apparently started writing this film while he was filming X. I think, from maybe I understand, it was like a conversation he had with Mia Goth, and they kind of came up with the story, or it was suggested by her, maybe. I don't know. West pitched the concept that each. So there's going to be another installment in this series as well. It's called Maxine. And so West pitched while he was filming X, he pitched to the studio, I'm going to do this as kind of a series, but each movie is going to be in a different genre, like a different style. So the X was kind of like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre feel, and this kind of has more of a like 40 Wizard of Oz kind of 30s 40s vibe to it. And then I don't know, I think Maxine's supposed to take place in like the mid 80s, and it's more like about the VHS craze and adult film thing and all of that. So that could be really good, actually. I'm kind of looking forward to that. So yeah, so he proposed that idea to A24, the production company, and they greenlit. They said, "Yep, yep, no problem." So X was a huge hit, and so was Pearl, and I'm guessing Maxine's probably going to be equally popular. Mia Goth reprises her role in this film from the character she played in X, which is like an older woman, or like sort of an older version of this character, Pearl. So she's, I mean, I don't really know her from a lot of movies, but I think she's a great actor. I mean, just from what I've seen, and I'm going to get to this one in a minute, but yeah, so I mentioned there is a sequel called Maxine, which is set in 1985. The film was made in This film was made in New Zealand using the same sets that they used for the film X. The budget for this film was $1 million, which is pretty paltry when you consider, you know, movie budgets nowadays. $1 million, and it made $9.4 million at the box office. So a good return on investment for A24. The film got great reviews from the critics. It currently holds a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes, if you follow that kind of thing. Many critics really praised Mia Goth's performance in the film. I did capture this from Wikipedia. Apparently, filmmaker Martin Scorsese was reportedly very impressed with the film, calling it, quote, mesmerizing, and stating that it was, quote, powered by a pure, undiluted love for cinema, unquote. So, big words from Martin Scorsese right there. So, you know, just saying. My thoughts on this film, I would give this a 4.5 out of 5 all day long. It's an excellent prequel for the film X. Mia Goth was mesmerizing in this movie, especially near the end. She does a like a monologue, and like you could totally get lost in that scene. It's like she doesn't break character. I don't think there's even any cuts in that scene. It's just like a straight monologue, and it goes on for like a good 5 to 10 minutes, and it is really like, when I think back on maybe like the last time I felt that way was maybe when Tom Hanks was being Mr. Rogers in that movie, and he broke the fourth wall and looked at you, and kind of gives you it really gives you the chills. Really, it's really impressive. So thumbs up for Mia Goth in this movie. I thought she was really good. The gore was pretty good. The pacing was good. The colors in this film are so vibrant. I bought this on DVD. I kind of wished I'd waited for the Blu-ray, but really good. Really, really good. I actually picked this up at Walmart for $10. It's been like probably more like $17 or $18 up until now, but for $10, I was like, they didn't have the Blu-ray, so I grabbed the DVD. I really wanted to see the movie, and I'm glad I did because I really enjoyed it. I'll probably upgrade to a Blu-ray down the road, but for now, this is perfectly good as a placeholder in my collection. You can rent this on Amazon Prime for a measly $1.99. You can also rent it on YouTube and Google Play, and like I said, I don't know about all the Walmarts, but I found this one for $10, so really good price. I'm sure it's going to come to streaming soon because it's been out for a while. I think X eventually, I think X is streaming now. I can't remember, but if you don't want to wait, I would highly recommend picking this up on physical media. The disc is just the same as the cover. Ooh. It smells delicious. I love the smell of DVDs in the morning. I was actually thinking that the other day because, like, I don't know if any of you out there were kids when, like, the Star Wars movies first came out. When you opened those action figures, there was a very specific plastic smell, and it was disarming. And now when I open up a DVD, I kind of get that same. High. It doesn't smell quite the same as an action figure, but maybe I'm getting a little high. Anyway, really, really good. This edition has no special features on it, unfortunately. I'm sure there's like making of and stuff like that, but if you're looking for a good gory movie set in the 1900s with excellent acting, pretty spooky atmosphere, beautiful, vibrant colors, then this movie's probably for you. I'll show you some pictures on the back there. Yes, Mia Goth does make love to a scarecrow, which is pretty weird, but is that this? No, that's kind of when she loses her, mind there at the end, but yeah, like I said, very vibrant colors, beautiful. This is, as you can see, it's certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. So yeah, I would give this a 4.5 out of 5, maybe even a 5 out of 5. I didn't really find much wrong with this film. I thought it was really cool. And I get the hype. If I had to choose, though, I honestly would say I probably preferred X over this. Or maybe they were pretty close, but I think if I had to pick between which one of these ones to rewatch, I would probably pick X, which I would obviously highly recommend. But again, this one was very good. Ty West is, really, I like his movies, and I like them. The more he goes along, the better they get. But yeah, if you get a chance to see House of the Devil or The Innkeepers or X, I would highly recommend them, as well as Pearl. Let me know what your thoughts are on this film, if you watched it, what you thought about it. Give me the thumbs up if you like this review. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Follow me over on Instagram at Night Owl Video. And until next time, I will see you at the video store or at the thrift store or maybe out on the farm with Pearl. Maybe. Take care until then. Bye.